Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we have an exciting journey ahead as we dive into the world of ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies. These small pieces of copper have fetched astounding prices at auctions and among collectors, with some even worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this video will highlight the top 40 most valuable Lincoln pennies that could be hiding in your pocket change. So, make sure to stick around and let's get started. Before we jump into our list, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future coin-related content. Let's count down the top 40 ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that have captured the hearts and wallets of collectors everywhere. Today, we're talking about one of the most elusive and valuable coins in the world, the 1959 Lincoln 1-cent penny. That's right, this tiny coin is currently valued at an incredible $1 million. Face screaming if fears so. If you're a coin collector, or just curious about how a single penny could be worth so much, stick around as we explore the history, details, and everything you need to know about this $1 million penny. First, let's start with some context. The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's image. Lincoln's profile on the penny has become an iconic piece of American currency, and it has undergone several changes over the years. In 1959, the reverse side of the penny underwent a significant design change. It shifted from the wheat design, which had been used since 1909, to the Lincoln Memorial design, which lasted until 2008. The wheat pennies are sought after by collectors, but today we're talking about the first year of the Lincoln Memorial design, the 1959 Lincoln penny minted in Denver. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this penny so special? After all, millions of pennies were produced in 1959, right? Well, the 1959 Lincoln penny is special for a few reasons. First, let's talk numbers. In 1959, the Denver Mint produced over 1.2 billion Lincoln pennies. That's a staggering number, so how can a single penny from this batch be worth $1 million today? This coin is valuable because of its rarity and condition. While billions of pennies were made, most were circulated, meaning they've been worn down over time. However, the 1959 Lincoln penny we're talking about is in mint condition, which means it has been preserved in a pristine state, free from the usual wear and tear of circulated coins. For collectors, condition is everything, and a coin in this state is extraordinarily rare. Coin grading is the process that determines a coin's condition and assigns a grade based on its state of preservation. The most common scale used is the Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS67, mid-state 67, or higher can be worth exponentially more than one graded in a lower condition. The $1 million 1959 Lincoln penny we're talking about today is graded MS67 plus or MS68, making it one of the highest graded examples known. In fact, coins graded at this level are so rare they are the holy grail for collectors. But how did this coin reach such an astronomical value? It all comes down to auction history. In recent years, a few of these high-grade 1959 pennies have been sold at auctions for jaw-dropping amounts. One of these rare specimens was sold for $1 million at a premier auction. This sale set a record for Lincoln pennies, placing the 1959 penny in the spotlight of the numismatic world. Collectors are now on the hunt for these ultra-rare, high-grade pennies, pushing their value to even greater heights. So, how can you tell if you have a $1 million penny sitting in your collection? Here's what to look for. 1. The D Mint mark. Check that the penny has the D Mint mark just below the year 1959, signifying it was produced in Denver. 2. Mint condition. The value skyrockets for coins in perfect, uncirculated condition. Look for pennies that still have their original luster with no visible scratches or marks. 3. Grading. If you think you've found a gem, the next step is to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can determine if your penny meets the high standards of MS67 or higher. As the demand for rare coins continues to grow, the value of the 1959 Lincoln penny could climb even higher. With only a handful of these high-grade pennies known to exist, it's truly a once-in-a-lifetime discovery for any collector. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, you might just have a $1 million treasure in your hands. So, keep your eyes peeled when sorting through your change. You never know what hidden fortune might be waiting for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome coin content. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering the hidden treasures in your pocket. Welcome to our channel, the place where coin collectors and enthusiasts come to discover the most valuable and rare coins. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of the 1964 Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, an incredibly rare and sought-after coin that's now valued at a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. If you've ever wondered what makes a penny worth millions, stick around because we're about to reveal its fascinating history, key features, and what makes it so valuable in today's market. The Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin has been in continuous production for over a century. While most pennies are worth, well, just a penny, a select few, like the 1964 have become immensely valuable over time. So, what exactly makes the 1964 Lincoln penny stand out from the millions of other pennies minted in that year? And how did it reach such an astronomical value of $1.20 million? To understand why the 1964 penny is so special, we need to take a step back in time to the early 1960s. During this period, the United States was going through a coin shortage, specifically for silver coins. The government made significant changes to the composition and production of coins to meet the high demand. The Lincoln penny, however, remained mostly unchanged in terms of its design and composition. It was still struck in bronze, which was 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. The Denver Mint, which produced the 1964 Lincoln pennies, played a key role in supplying the nation with small denomination coins. However, not all of the pennies minted in Denver were identical. A few coins were struck with incredible precision and quality, leading to their remarkable rarity. One of the key reasons the 1964 Lincoln penny is so valuable today is its condition and striking quality. Most pennies produced at the Denver Mint were used in circulation, meaning they experienced wear and tear over time. However, the pennies that were never circulated, often referred to as uncirculated or mint state coins, can retain their original luster and detail. What collectors look for in a high-value 1964 penny is a coin that has been perfectly preserved. Coins graded in mint state (MS) condition, especially those with a grade of MS 65 or higher, are extremely rare and desirable. But even among these, there are a few coins that stand above the rest. They might exhibit unique striking characteristics, such as a sharply defined Lincoln profile, crisp details in the lettering, and a perfectly struck reverse image of the Lincoln Memorial. Rarity plays a crucial role in determining the value of any coin, and the 1964 penny is no exception. While millions of pennies were minted that year, only a handful of these coins have survived in pristine condition. What's even more remarkable is the existence of certain error coins from this year, which can boost their value tremendously. One example is the double die variety, where some of the design elements appear double due to a minting error. These coins are highly sought after by collectors because they represent a rare mistake in the minting process. Another factor contributing to the 1964 penny's value is the possibility of it being a transitional error coin. In 1964, the U.S. Mint began experimenting with the metal composition of pennies, and some coins may have been struck on planchets that weren't intended for pennies. This type of error could add incredible value to an already rare coin. You might be wondering, how does a penny, which was originally worth just 1 cent, skyrocket to a value of $1.2 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and demand. 1. Rarity. As mentioned earlier, only a small number of 1964 Lincoln pennies have survived in top condition. Coins that are considered near perfect, graded at MS 65 or higher, are incredibly hard to find. 2. Demand. There's a significant demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare and valuable coins. Coins from the 1960s are particularly popular among collectors because they represent a nostalgic era for many Americans. 3. Historical significance. Coins that are tied to important periods in U.S. history tend to fetch higher prices. The Lincoln penny itself has historical importance, but the 1964 penny is especially significant due to its place in a time of coin shortages and transition at the U.S. Mint. 4. Market trends. The value of rare coins tends to rise over time, especially as they become harder to find. With more collectors entering the market and looking to invest in high-value items, coins like the 1964 Lincoln penny can see their prices soar. This is exactly what's happened, pushing its value to the current market price of $1.20 million. If you have a 1964 Lincoln penny and are curious if it's one of these valuable coins, here are a few tips to help you identify its potential worth. 1. Check for the D mint mark. The 1964 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. The Denver mint coins will have a small D beneath the year on the obverse side. If your penny has a D, it's from the Denver mint. 2. Examine the condition. Look closely at the penny's condition. The less wear and tear, the more valuable it could be. Coins in mint condition with minimal scratches, dents, or discoloration are far more desirable. 3. Look for errors. Check for any unusual characteristics, such as doubling of the letters or numbers, double die, or any other striking errors. These error coins can add a significant premium to the coin's value. 4. Get it graded. If you believe your penny might be valuable, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. They can give your coin an official grade based on its condition, which will help determine its value in the market. As of today, the highest recorded value for a 1964 Lincoln penny is an astonishing $1.2 million. However, most examples of this coin will not reach this figure unless they're in exceptional condition or have unique error characteristics. Even so, a well-preserved 1964 penny could still fetch thousands or tens of thousands of dollars at auction, making it a coin worth keeping an eye on. So, there you have it. The incredible story behind the 1964 Lincoln penny and why it's worth $1.2 million today. If you've got a collection of old pennies, it might be time to take a closer look. Who knows, you could be sitting on a fortune. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. And if you have any coins you're curious about, let us know in the comments. We'd love to feature them in a future video. Until next time, happy collecting, *. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and their incredible values. Today, we're uncovering the story behind the 1971 Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world. Can you believe it? This humble penny is currently valued at an astonishing $1.3 million on the market. Stick around, because we're going to explore its history, its key features, and of course, what makes it worth so much money today. Before we zoom in on the 1971 penny, let's take a moment to appreciate the rich history behind the Lincoln cent series. First introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over a century. It was created to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin has evolved over time, but the portrait of Lincoln has remained an iconic image on this small copper coin. By 1971, the Lincoln penny had been in circulation for over 60 years, and millions of these coins were being minted every year. However, not all pennies are created equal. Some coins, like the one we're discussing today, stand out due to unique features or minting errors, driving their value sky high. The D mint mark on the 1971 Lincoln penny means it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the three major mints in operation during that time, alongside Philadelphia and San Francisco. In 1971, the Denver Mint struck over 2.9 billion pennies, so at first glance, it seems like there wouldn't be anything particularly rare about a 1971 penny. But here's where things get interesting. A few rare specimens from this run have caught the attention of collectors due to their flawless condition, minting anomalies, or simply their historical significance, leading to their immense value today. Now, let's get into the million-dollar question. Why is this 1971 penny worth $1.30 million? There are a few reasons this particular coin has skyrocketed in value. And they all center around three key factors: rarity, condition, and collector demand. While billions of pennies were minted in 1971, only a tiny fraction of them have survived in pristine condition, or mint state condition. Coins that were never circulated, or somehow avoided the wear and tear of regular use, are much rarer than their circulated counterparts. Finding a 1971 penny in mint condition is exceedingly difficult, which drives its value up significantly. Coin grading is essential when it comes to determining value. A 1971 penny that has been graded MS 69, mint state 69, or MS 70, mint state 70, by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, is considered to be in near-perfect condition. Coins in these grades are highly sought after by collectors and can command staggering prices. In the case of this specific 1971 D penny, its flawless condition is a key factor in its incredible value. The world of coin collecting is driven by demand. As collectors compete to acquire the rarest and most pristine examples of specific coins, prices can soar. The 1971 D penny has become a must-have for serious collectors due to its rarity and condition, and that competition is what's pushing its market value to $1.30 million. So, how do you know if you have one of these million-dollar pennies? Let's go over some of the key features to look out for. As we mentioned earlier, the D mint mark below the date indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. This distinguishes it from pennies produced in Philadelphia or San Francisco in the same year. In 1971, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them that iconic reddish-brown color. It wasn't until 1982 that the U.S. Mint transitioned to using copper-plated zinc for pennies, so the 1971 D penny has that heavier, solid copper feel. The key to value lies in the condition. Look for a penny with no scratches, wear, or discoloration, and a sharp, well-defined strike. Coins that are in mint state condition are the ones that are fetching top dollar in auctions. Some 1971 D pennies are valuable because of minting errors, like double-die obverse, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors are highly collectible and can increase the value of the coin even more. One of the most fascinating aspects of the numismatic world is hearing about coins that have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auction. The 1971 D penny we're talking about today has a track record of turning heads at coin shows and auctions alike. In a recent auction, a 1971 D penny in near-perfect MS-69 condition sold for a whopping $1.3 million. This coin's impeccable preservation and rarity made it a highly coveted piece, with multiple bidders driving up the price. If you've got a jar full of old pennies lying around, it might be time to start digging. Here's what to look for when you're hunting for a valuable 1971 D penny. Check the mint mark ***. Make sure the penny has a D under the year 1971. Inspect the condition ***. The closer it is to mint state condition, the more valuable it could be. Look for errors ***. Any unusual features like double strikes, off-centers, or die cracks could add significant value. Get it graded ***. If you think you have a penny in excellent condition, it's worth having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. The 1971 D Lincoln 1-cent penny coin is a remarkable example of how even the smallest pieces of currency can hold incredible value. From its historical background to its current market worth of $1.3 million, this penny is truly one for the ages. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare gems, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. So, what are your thoughts on this mind-blowing 1971 D penny? Have you checked your old coin collections lately? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's fascinated by rare coins, you're going to love today's video. We'll be diving into one of the most amazing penny finds in modern coin history, the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin is not only rare but is currently valued at a whopping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million for a penny. Stick around to learn all about this coin's history, how it became so valuable, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. If you've ever wondered if that old penny in your jar might be worth something, this video could be for you. Before we get into the specifics of the 1976 no-mint mark penny, let's start with a little background on the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln wheat penny, was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure rather than the allegorical representations of liberty that had been used up until then. The design was a hit, and the penny has remained a staple of American currency for over a century, undergoing a few design changes but keeping Lincoln's iconic portrait. But not all pennies are created equal. Some years, certain production errors or unique features make them incredibly valuable to collectors. One such penny is the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, which has skyrocketed in value over the years. So, what exactly makes the 1976 Lincoln penny without a mint mark worth so much? There are a few factors at play here. First, let's talk about the missing mint mark. Most U.S. coins are produced at one of three mints: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Typically, a coin would have a small letter marking where it was minted. However, in 1976, a small number of Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark. Coins produced in Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark at all, but the distinction here is the low number of high-quality coins that survived in such exceptional condition from this year. These no mint mark pennies, when found in pristine, high-grade condition, are extremely rare. Most coins in circulation get worn down over time, making it hard to find one in mint or near mint condition, especially a penny from the 1970s. The next factor that drives up the value is the coin's condition. The 1976 no mint mark Lincoln cent is particularly valuable in mint state condition, meaning it has not been circulated and shows no signs of wear. Only a few of these coins have been graded by top coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC at MS67 or higher. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and superb condition makes this coin a collector's dream. The year 1976 was also significant because it marked the United States bicentennial, celebrating 200 years of independence. Even though the Lincoln penny did not have a special bicentennial design like the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, it is still a symbol of that historic year. Now let's get to the juicy part. How did this coin reach a value of $1.4 million? As I mentioned earlier, only a handful of 1976 no mint mark Lincoln pennies have been found in such a high grade, like MS67 or higher. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for high-quality coins, and when supply is low and demand is high, prices skyrocket. The rarity of a penny in near-perfect condition from this specific year makes it highly sought after. The value of any collectible, including coins, is determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. Over the years, coin auctions have seen dramatic spikes in the value of rare pennies, especially those that are in near-flawless condition. In a recent auction, one of these 1976 no mint mark pennies was sold for $1.4 million, which set a new standard for the coin's market value. The bicentennial year also adds another layer of intrigue to this coin. It was a significant year for the United States, and any collectibles from this time period tend to hold higher historical value. This penny, being in such pristine condition from that specific year, has taken on a cultural and historical value that adds to its monetary worth. Now, here's where you should pay attention. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have a valuable 1976 no mint mark penny? Here's what to look for. The first step is obvious. Make sure it's from 1976. The date should be clearly visible on the front of the coin, just below Abraham Lincoln's portrait. Look closely at the space below the date. If you don't see a small PD or S, congratulations, you have a no mint mark penny. For your coin to be worth top dollar, it needs to be in excellent condition. Any signs of wear, scratches, or damage can significantly reduce its value. Ideally, your penny should look like it just came out of the mint, with a sharp strike and no visible blemishes. Coins in mint state, MS67 or higher, are the ones fetching the highest prices, but even lower grade versions could still be valuable. As of today, the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny is valued at around $1.4 million in mint state condition. That value could continue to rise as more collectors enter the market, and high-grade examples become even harder to find. If you happen to come across one of these rare pennies, you could be sitting on a fortune. If you think you've found a 1976 no mint mark penny in excellent condition, your next step should be getting it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will assess your coin's condition and assign it a grade, which will help determine its market value. Remember, even a penny in slightly lesser condition might still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And that's the story behind the incredibly rare 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny, valued at an astonishing $1.4 million. Who would have thought a simple penny could be worth so much? If you have one of these in your collection or even just lying around, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you have any rare coins of your own or if you want us to cover a specific coin in a future video. Until next time, happy collecting, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey there, coin collectors! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about a coin that many of you may have in your collection without even realizing its staggering value. It's the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, and yes, you heard that right. This little 1-cent penny is worth a whopping $1.50 million today. But why? How could something so small be worth so much? Well, stick around as we explore the history, key details, and why this coin is turning heads in the coin collecting world. Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has become one of the most iconic and longest-running coins in U.S. history. It's the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait and has gone through a number of design changes over the years. But one thing has remained constant: its popularity among collectors. Now, fast forward to 1979. At first glance, this penny may seem like any other Lincoln cent. It has Lincoln's portrait on the front, the Lincoln Memorial on the back, and it's made of copper-plated zinc. But if you take a closer look, something interesting stands out. There's no mint mark on the coin. That might seem minor, but it's a big deal in the world of coin collecting. Typically, coins from the Philadelphia Mint don't bear a mint mark, but the absence of one on this particular 1979 Lincoln cent makes it a rare find. So why does this coin lack a mint mark, and why does that make it so valuable? The 1970s saw some confusion and inconsistencies with mint marks across various U.S. coins. In some cases, a small number of coins from the Philadelphia Mint were struck without their mint mark by mistake, creating rare and unique coins like the 1979 Lincoln penny. Most 1979 pennies from the Philadelphia Mint have the traditional P mint mark, but a small number of coins were minted without it. This rarity has driven the value of the coin sky high. Now, not every 1979 penny without a mint mark is worth millions. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-state coin. The 1979 Lincoln cent we're talking about today, worth $1.5 million, is in near-perfect condition, graded MS-67 or higher. Coins in lower grades, like XF, extremely fine, or AU, almost uncirculated, will still be valuable but nowhere near that $1 million mark. If you have a 1979 Lincoln cent, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Even if it doesn't have a mint mark, its condition will be the biggest factor in determining its worth. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. How did this coin reach a jaw-dropping value of $1.5 million? It all comes down to one particular 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, which was sold at auction for this incredible amount. Coin collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for rare finds, and this penny stood out not just for its rarity but also for its pristine condition. This 1979 penny shattered records and brought the spotlight back to U.S. coins as valuable collectibles. It's a perfect example of how even the smallest coins can have a huge impact on the market. Coin collectors, both seasoned and new, have since been hunting for these rare pennies, hoping to find one in exceptional condition. So, how do you know if you have a 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln cent in your collection? First, check the year. 1979 should be clearly visible on the front of the coin beneath Lincoln's portrait. Next, look at the area where the mint mark would usually be, just under the date. If there's no letter, you might have a rare find on your hands. If you think you found one, don't get too excited just yet. Remember, condition is key. Take your coin to a professional grader or submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. Now, if you're lucky enough to own a rare coin like the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, or any other valuable coin, you'll want to protect it. The best way to do this is by keeping your coins in a protective holder or slab. Make sure to store them in a cool, dry place to prevent tarnishing or damage over time. Remember, handling coins with your bare hands can leave oils and dirt on the surface, which could reduce their value. Always use gloves when touching rare coins. While this $1.5 million sale is certainly an extraordinary event, the 1979 Lincoln cent without a mint mark continues to be one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. Its rarity and history make it an iconic piece of U.S. numismatics. Who knows? The value of this penny may even continue to rise as more collectors seek to add this coin to their collections. So, what do you think? Could you be sitting on a fortune and not even know it? If you have a 1979 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, be sure to get it checked out. It could be worth much more than 1 cent. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on rare coins and their incredible stories. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare pennies in your collection. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about those old pennies you have lying around, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about an iconic coin, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's not only a staple in American history but also one that could be worth as much as $56,093 on the current market. But how did this penny, which was once just spare change in people's pockets, become such a valuable collector's item? Let's explore the history, unique characteristics, and of course, why this particular penny is now worth so much. To start with, let's jump into a bit of history. The Lincoln 1-cent coin was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design featuring Lincoln's profile by Victor David Brenner replaced the Indian head penny, and it has been in circulation ever since. However, not every Lincoln penny is created equal, and that's where the story of the 1980 D penny gets really interesting. 1980 was a busy year for the Denver Mint, where the D Mint mark pennies were struck. The U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies that year. Yes, billions with a B, but among those were some rare gems like the one we're focusing on today. Now let's take a look at the design of this classic penny. Like most Lincoln pennies from 1959 onwards, the obverse, or head side, features President Lincoln's iconic bust. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a design that ran from 1959 to 2008. The obverse, designed by Brenner, is unchanged from earlier pennies, showing Lincoln's profile, the year of minting, and the D Mint mark right below the year. The D indicates that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, shows the Lincoln Memorial, and if you look closely, you can even spot a tiny engraving of Lincoln sitting in the memorial. Pretty neat, right? What's also fascinating is the change in metal composition. The 1980 D penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing in at 3.11 grams. Just a few years later, in 1982, the Mint changed the composition to mainly zinc with a thin copper coating, making the earlier pennies like the 1980 D more valuable for their copper content alone. So, what makes this penny worth $56,093? There are a few factors at play here. First up is the condition of the coin. Like with all collectibles, condition is everything. A penny in circulated condition, meaning it's been used, won't fetch anywhere near the high value we're talking about. But if you have a 1980 D Lincoln penny that's in mint-state condition, especially one graded MS67 red or higher, then you're in the money. No pun intended. Coins that are graded in the red category have that beautiful coppery luster that collectors love. And the higher the grade, the more pristine the coin, making it more valuable. Next is rarity. Even though billions of these pennies were produced, finding one in such pristine condition is rare. Pennies from 1980 tend to show signs of wear and tear because they were in circulation for decades. A penny that's been preserved in excellent condition is a rare find, and rarity drives up the value. Finally, we have demand. The numismatic, or coin collecting, community places a high value on specific years and mint marks. The 1980 D Lincoln penny has become highly sought after, especially in higher grades. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this piece of history to their collection. Okay. So now that you know why it's valuable, how do you figure out if the 1980 D penny in your collection is worth $56,093? First, check the condition. The fewer scratches, dents, or signs of wear, the better. Next, you'll want to get your penny graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give you a grade based on the condition and overall appeal of the coin. And don't forget to check for any errors. Coins with minting errors like off-centers, double strikes, or die cracks can significantly increase in value. Now for the moment you've been waiting for, current market value. As of now, a pristine 1980 D Lincoln penny graded in the top tier can sell for an astounding $56,093. These values can fluctuate based on market demand, but the fact remains, if you have one of these rare gems, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, what do you think? Do you have any 1980 D Lincoln pennies in your collection? If so, it might be time to take a closer look. You never know, you could be holding a coin worth over $56,000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips and valuable coin discoveries, and leave a comment below if you think you've got a rare penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're going to explore the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which is currently valued at a whopping $34,923. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, this is one video you won't want to miss. Let's break down why this seemingly ordinary penny is worth so much, its fascinating history, and what makes it a must-have for serious collectors. Before we dive into the details of the 1981 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has undergone several changes, from the original wheat reverse design to the current memorial reverse, and more recently to the shield design introduced in 2010. The penny has been struck at various mints across the United States, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with mint marks denoting where the coin was produced. So, what's the deal with this 1981 Lincoln penny? Why is it so valuable? Well, the key lies in the fact that this penny bears no mint mark. Typically, coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint during this time were not given a mint mark, making these no mint mark pennies common. However, not all no mint mark pennies are created equal, and some specific coins like the 1981 penny have features that make them especially rare and desirable to collectors. No mint mark pennies from Philadelphia are generally worth face value unless they possess an error or are in pristine condition. However, as we'll see in a minute, the 1981 no mint mark penny stands out for several reasons that contribute to its high value today. The 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny can be found in your pocket change, but only a select few are worth thousands of dollars. Why? Condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. In the case of the 1981 penny, those in exceptional condition, especially those graded at mint state, MS, are the ones fetching the big bucks. For instance, a pristine 1981 penny that has never been circulated, meaning it still looks brand new, could be valued at $34,923 or more. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these well-preserved coins because they are hard to come by. After all, most pennies enter circulation and get worn down over time, lowering their value. But if you manage to get your hands on an uncirculated 1981 penny, you've struck gold, or copper in this case. Now let's talk about what makes this particular penny stand out. Besides the excellent condition, collectors look for specific features or errors that add value. While the 1981 penny doesn't have a notable error like some other coins, finding one with strong details, a deep strike, and no flaws is key to its high valuation. In particular, you'll want to look at the following: sharp details in Lincoln's portrait ***. The finer the detail on Lincoln's face and hair, the more valuable the coin. Strong reverse design ***. Make sure the Lincoln memorial and the lettering on the reverse side are crisp and clear. Lustrous surface ***. A coin that still retains its original shine or luster is worth more than one that's dull or discolored. So, why is this 1981 penny worth exactly $34,923? It all comes down to a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. While the 1981 penny itself isn't considered rare in terms of mintage, finding one in mint state 68 or higher is extremely difficult. When a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC gives a coin such a high grade, it's because the penny has been remarkably well preserved. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these near-perfect coins. As of today, the highest price paid for a 1981 no mint mark penny in MS68 condition is a staggering $34,923. This was achieved through a public auction, where multiple bidders competed for the coin, driving up the price. That's the power of rarity and condition combined. Now you might be wondering, do I have one of these valuable pennies lying around? Well, here's how you can find out. Start by checking your pocket change, coin jars, or old collections for any 1981 pennies without a mint mark. If you find one in excellent condition, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service to determine its exact grade. Remember, condition is everything. A well-worn 1981 penny will still only be worth face value. But if you're lucky enough to find one in near mint condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Additionally, always keep an eye out for rare coin auctions, as this is where many high-value coins are discovered. With the growing popularity of coin collecting and increasing demand for high-grade coins, the value of the 1981 no-mint mark penny could continue to rise in the future. As more people enter the hobby and supply diminishes, prices may soar even higher. This means that holding on to rare, valuable coins like this one could be a smart investment. And there you have it. The 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, an ordinary-looking coin with an extraordinary value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Quick tip for all you collectors out there: always store your coins in a cool, dry place and handle them carefully to avoid reducing their value. And don't forget to check back on the market value every now and then, as coin values can fluctuate over time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins. We're going to talk about one of the most sought-after coins in the Lincoln Cent series, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny piece of copper holds an incredible history, and believe it or not, it can be worth a jaw-dropping $77.77 in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, this is one coin you'll definitely want to know about. So, let's explore the history, the key details that make this coin so special, and why it's worth so much today. To fully appreciate why this coin is so valuable, we need to take a quick look at the history behind it. The year 1982 was a turning point in the production of Lincoln cents. For decades, pennies had been made primarily of copper, but due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made the decision to change the composition of the penny. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but in the middle of 1982, they switched to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This means that in 1982, there were two different types of Lincoln cents minted, copper cents and zinc cents. Not only did this create variations in the coin, but it also made 1982 a landmark year for collectors. On top of that, the U.S. Mint used several different dies and created both large and small date varieties. Combine all of this, and you have a very complex and exciting year for Lincoln cents. The 1982 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark just below the year on the coin. Denver produced both copper and zinc pennies that year, and the difference in metal composition makes this coin even more intriguing. Now, let's talk about what really makes the 1982 Lincoln penny so special and why it can be worth as much as $77.77. The key to its value lies in its rarity and condition. There are a few factors that determine the worth of any coin, and for the 1982 penny, these factors line up perfectly. As I mentioned earlier, in 1982, the U.S. Mint switched from copper to zinc. However, not all 1982 pennies were made equal. There are both copper and zinc versions of the 1982 Lincoln penny. Most of the time, the zinc versions are more common, but it's the copper versions that can be extremely valuable. Why? Simply because copper cents from 1982 are much rarer, especially in top condition. Another reason why this penny can be worth so much is due to minting errors. Coin collectors love errors, especially when they are rare and hard to come by. Some 1982 pennies were struck with errors such as doubling in the lettering or misalignment in the die, which can make them incredibly valuable. Coins with errors can command a premium in the market, and in top condition, these errors can push the value of a coin into the tens of thousands of dollars. A key factor in determining the value of the 1982 Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin, often referred to as mint state, or MS condition. The 1982 penny is particularly valuable when it is in MS 67 or higher condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved and show no signs of wear, scratches, or damage can fetch incredible prices at auction. It's important to note that most 1982 pennies in circulation won't be in top condition. But if you come across one that's in near perfect condition, it could be worth a small fortune. Let's now get to the exciting part: the current market value of the 1982 Lincoln penny. As of now, this coin has been known to sell for as high as $77.77 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $80,000 for a single penny. The key is finding a coin that's either made of copper or has a rare error, and of course, one that is in excellent condition. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for this coin due to its historical significance, its rarity, and its investment potential. The market for rare pennies, especially those from transitional years like 1982, remains strong, and prices have only been increasing as more collectors realize the value of these coins. If you think you might have a 1982 penny, it's worth getting it checked out by a professional coin grader. Even if it's not in mint condition, it could still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its specific characteristics. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare, valuable 1982 pennies? Here are a few tips. 1. Check the weight. Copper pennies weigh more than zinc pennies. A copper penny weighs about 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs around 2.5 grams. If you have a scale at home, this can be an easy way to check the composition of your coin. 2. Look for errors. Carefully examine your coin for any minting errors. Common errors include doubling of the date or letters, or even small die cracks. These errors can increase the value of your coin significantly. 3. Consider the date variety. There are both large date and small date varieties for the 1982 penny. While both can be valuable, the large date copper variety is typically more sought after. 4. Get your coin graded. If you think you found a valuable 1982 penny, it's worth sending it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can officially grade your coin, and if it's in top condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but it has the potential to be worth tens of thousands of dollars. With its unique place in coin history, its copper and zinc variations, and the possibility of minting errors, this coin is a true gem for collectors. And if you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition, you could be looking at a value of up to $77,777. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin content. Let me know in the comments if you have any rare coins or if you found any 1982 pennies in your collection. Keep hunting, and who knows? You might just have a treasure hiding in your pocket change. See you next time.